If you look in the ancient history or ancient scripture channel, there is a section. Let me pull it up. It is like introductory. It is called Our Meaning and Purpose. And I want to get this message out to all the people, all the haters, you know. Hold on, is that good? That's good. Anyway, all the haters out there. That you see, they look at us and they think like we're the enemies, but little do they know that we're just here to help, right? Like these commandments were made as a guideline to follow to make people better, because like certain things they do will lead them path or down the path of just sheer degeneracy. Like let's be real, it's pretty obvious. So it's like, um, I mean, I just didn't like. I already wasted enough time, bro. Normally I get it and just set it up on there, but uh, difficulties, lol, as the usual. You know how it is. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Yeah. So we're here to help. Honestly, it would be nice if people listened, but we know that's not going to happen. So, the first reason why we do this is because it's fun. I mean, that's a pretty simple reason, don't you think? It's a freaking game, right? Aren't games made to entertain ourselves? Like, that's the whole purpose of this kind of thing. Whether you consider this a game or not, I still see it as a game. It's the only reason I'm here. And it may be considered a social experience or a social platform, but I will always see it as a game. And in games, what do I like to do? I like to PvP. So, you could chalk that up to like the trash talking. That's like VRChat PvP. Anyway, um, a lot of people ask me why I do it. They ask me all the time, and I just tell them it's fun. And like, it may seem like nothing on the surface, but when you really think about it, and you play the game, you'll join a lobby, and what do you notice? What do you notice? You'll look around, and there's a bunch of boring people doing nothing. They're bored and they're boring. Their personalities are lame. And they're usually just sitting in front of the mirror, playing music. Hello, Nura. Or just some other crap like that. So it's like their virtual lives are meaningless. Like they sit here and do nothing. They're no fun. And the game in itself is like it is dependent on social interaction. So if there's no social interactions, if there's no chatting in VRChat, there's nothing. So mutes, you're worthless, mutes. So yeah, that's why it's one of the commandments, the fifth one, don't mute. But anyway, what I do is like, and I tell these people, I have to force myself to like have fun, I guess. Like it is my job to make this game entertaining because other people aren't going to do it. And I'm sure many of you know this. I don't know if Fry is here. Oh, hi, Javislam, but I don't know if Fry is here, but like recently he like took a long break for Tarkov or something, and he just says the game is boring. And Hate, I don't know if Hate's in chat, but he said the same thing. He says the game is boring. There's nothing to do. Well, I can't blame them. With lobbies like this where you join, and there's just people in front of the mirror not talking, playing music, just doing nothing, or doing stupid stuff that we don't want to do, like dance. Like that's not what a social game's about. That's not why we started playing VRChat. We came here to talk to people. End of story. And that is what I do every day. Exactly. They are not wrong. So yeah, the main purpose of this whole crusade thing is entertainment. And just as a quick like lore history, when I first started playing this game, um, let's say I started. First official day was January 2nd of 2018, but my first day in VR was like April, May, right? So like I used to watch streams a lot. I used to watch like YouTube videos, and I found out about the game, and I'm like, this seems interesting. And I wanted to start it for various reasons I'm not going to say here, but what I will say is like when I did start playing, I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, I was confused. I was wandering around waiting for something to happen. And then you know what I did? I found a map called the Hangout House, and there were posters you could move. And these posters you could see through one side but not the other. So my genius brain came up with this brilliant plan of putting these posters in front of doorways and then putting portals behind the posters. And the rest was history. ladies and gentlemen. That's how I met my whole friend group initially, and created my first Discord. So yeah, I was a prankster at heart. But see, the problem is, over time, pranks like that would disappear. Like as it is now, you can't move those posters anymore, so that prank doesn't exist. Um, Portals used to activate quicker, meaning if you would place one down, you could go in it like, I don't know, a second and a half later. They nerfed it. Now it's like 3 or 4 seconds. So what you used to be able to do is like look at that guy and be like, "Hey, you're a loser," and then as soon as he come up to your face, you just drop a portal right in front of him, and bam, he's dead. Easy, easy stuff. Yeah, Hangout House is good, but yeah, it's dead to me now because you can't move the posters. But yeah, portal pranks were a thing. I think there was another one I forgot. Oh yeah, in the Great Pug, um, there used to be this red bucket, which is now referred to as the Devil Bucket. I don't even know if it exists anymore, but the bucket had a collider on it. And someone showed me this incredibly strange glitch where you could like grab it and then wait for people to join, and then you could actually scoop people up with the bucket and send them through the floor or send them through a portal or otherwise. So I did that for a while. So what I'm trying to say is I prank people, for entertainment. And once all these pranks died, there was nothing left. So I had to come up with something. Well, this is what I came up with. I came up with the 10, well, actually at the time it was like 6 commandments, the 6 VRChat commandments. Yeah, it was 6, and then I think it was 7, and then I think it was 8, and then it was finally 10. Because I got suggestions. Anon, is that lo-fi Anon? Is that you, buddy? No, well, John, you're referring to like how people would get through the door, but like this is something different. Cause like first of all, like one glitch would involve you like standing here at the end of this desk, like pretend this is the bar, and then you would do the IRL motion of like swinging your head, and you would actually end up on the opposite side here, so you could grab the bucket. But in game, it'd still think you were here. So when you moved away, you would glitch, and then you would be this far away from the bucket. However, you'd still be holding it, and the bucket would be that far away. So then you could just flick your wrist and send him through the ceiling or through the floor. Or just lift him up and send him through a portal. It's epic. I should have recorded it. Wow, that's the Anon. Well, it's been a while, buddy. Yeah, I stream now. Don't know how you found out. You're probably in Lo-Fi's Discord, I'd imagine. I'm sure he said it. So, welcome, buddy. I don't know if this is going to be anything you're interested in or anything you're used to, but we're all about the crusading here, Anon. Alright? But you're welcome anytime, buddy. Anyway, long story short, pranks are gone, had nothing to do, needed something to do, and the commandments were born. And look where we are today. I barely do any pranking because there's not really any left. Like, there's the Great Pug Stairs. You could place a portal around the first stairway. That's pretty good, but doesn't always work. And just, there's so many people deleting portals these days. Like, every single person has, like, anti-portal, or they just walk right through it. Or they have portal confirmation, where they run into it, and it's like, you want to go in this portal. So, it's not much left, Um, so yeah, I mean, hey, the focus of this game is chatting anyway, right? So why not do some more of that? So we created these guidelines and started enforcing them. And, Jomi told you? Ew, Jomi. Jomi? This is what I think of Jomi. That's Jomi. Yeah, Jomi's no good. Anon, I'm sure you're still good, kind of. But Jomi's a traitor. Yeah, big downvote. Jomi, if you see this, you're a loser. Jomi, I hate you. You're lame. Go away. He tried to join the Discord, by the way, and I banned him immediately. But Anon, if you want to join, I will let you. Anyway, so yeah, back to what I was saying yet again. This is for entertainment. That is the priority here. Like, initially, yes, I needed something to do, but my heart was in it, and I truly wanted to help people, and I actually thought I could convert them. Like, the main focus was converting traps, being guys using girl avatars, and we're not talking about trans people. Morphix, I'm not going to answer that. XD random, by the way. Look, we stick to VRChat here, alright? We stick to VRChat, not the real world, buddy. No one cares about the real world here, man. That's not why we play VRChat. Real life is boring. Like, do you come in VRChat and want to talk about politics like Sodi does every single day? No, that's boring. That's stupid old people stuff. This maybe he's like a bot. Morphix, are you a bot? Anyone else see that? It's kind of weird just asking random questions. Okay, well stop being weird. All right. This is about VRChat, man. If you don't know what VRChat is, well, it's hell on earth. It's virtual hell on earth, and we're here to cure it, cleanse it rather. So pay attention, buddy, because this is why you should join VRChat and then do this crusading thing with us. It's fun, and yes, it may help people, although most of them won't convert. They won't listen, they'll be stubborn. But you know what? Sometimes you trigger people, and that's fun. And it makes me happy. Going back to that PvP thing, it's like verbal PvP. It's like the VRChat PvP. But yeah. Uh you must have fun with this or else you can't do it. And you can't take it too seriously. And speaking of taking things too seriously, all the haters out there, they just don't understand. It's just a game. Relax, okay? We're just trying to have fun. We're not doing anything too bad. Like, you paint this as the enemies, but in reality, the Foundation was being the heroes. We just wanted to help. I am preaching about why you should join the crusade, Morphix. Why you should come into VRChat and cleanse the sinners. Yes. Fry, taking it too seriously would be like, well, Kaz, for example, had this huge issue where he actually thought he could help people, and he clung to this idea for as long as he could, and it was actually one of the reasons why the Hoodie Gang kind of died, and then it became Hostile Gang, because, like, he eventually learned that I kind of gave up and just focused on the entertainment aspect. So Fry, like, I just think it goes too far when you truly, like, when you prioritize helping people over entertainment. That's when it goes too far. Because one, you have to have fun while doing this. That is like, without the fun, there's no point. Whether you're helping people or not, there's no point. And two, like, these people aren't going to change. This is VRChat. These people are degenerate scum. The conversion rate for traps is like less than 1%. I mean, you think you're going to convert a furry? No. Mirror people? I don't think so. So yeah, it's not going to happen. Oh, Anna, in the Discord, if you go to the Twitch channel and press the About page, you'll see two pictures. And I think one of them, I think the one of my face is the Discord invite link. Let me see, did you just join? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's you. Okay, hold on, let me give you a perm. There you go, buddy. You got one of the best perms there, because you're old school. So yeah, Fry, just to elaborate. Actually, Queen, what do you mean? The second image in About? What? Queen, what do you mean? The second image in About? Yeah, I don't know what he's... Queen, you'll have to explain yourself. But like I was saying, you take it too far when you do take it too seriously, you know? Like, you have to remind yourself it's just a game. You're just here to have a good time and just entertain yourself. If you're not having fun, this is completely pointless. So yeah. Hold on. Oh, jeez, Queen, that went right over my head. I'm not thinking. You know, there's a way, like, you could put it on home, but I don't know how. And then there's also a thing you could do, like, exclamation point Discord in the chat, and then the Discord should pop up, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe if Savannah ever wakes up, she could help me with that. That would be neat. We'll see about that. But I'm not too concerned, because the invite is, there in the About page. But yeah, boys, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. Like, you have to stay strong and just, you have to fully understand that these people aren't going to change. Some of them might. Whoop-de-doo, you know, it's great if they listen. But they're, like, most of them aren't. So, there's not much else I can tell you about that. You gotta get out there and you have to give yourself, you gotta give your VR life some purpose. Because, like, when I think about it, if I were to ask myself, like, what would I do now that I don't have pranks? What would I do without these commandments? I couldn't tell you. Like, I'd join a lobby and then what? Like, what would I do? What would Cause do? I can't think of an answer. Like, I'd probably just quit and just go back to WoW. That would be my only option, really. So you guys have to understand, especially the haters, like, it's just for fun. Don't be a snowflake. I'm just trying to entertain myself. And really, you take it too seriously. Quit being mad and relax. It's just a game. You can always block us, but you know, we're really not that bad. You don't have to block us. Like, let's be honest, people. Just you gotta have a little bit of thick skin. Like sometimes like these people get really hurt and like that is never my intention. Like I just like to mess with people a little bit. It's just a little like you have half of it being like tough love and then the other half is just like pranking them. Like seriously. The whole anti-streamer thing was like a giant prank. Like the whole we hate streamers thing. That was just a giant prank since day one. It was hilarious and people love those videos. But the haters got it taken down, you know? They had the man put their foot on us and just, you know, hold us down until we were exhausted and out of breath. And now the channel's dead. However, the videos are still in the Discord if you guys want to watch it. We Hate Streamers 10 was released recently, just for the record. You know, you check that out. Anyway, yeah, there isn't actually much more I can't say about this. Let me take a look at the Discord channel. Let me see if it says anything. Let's see. Um, yeah, it just goes on just explaining how we have a good cause and it's just to cure people and cleanse the community of VRChat. It's like, you know, even if we do it for fun, we still want the community to be better. It's like all the people running around half naked, you know, we don't need that. You know, new players come in, children come in, innocent people come in and see this, think it's some sort of like porn game. It's completely inappropriate. So we will use whatever means we can to get rid of that kind of thing. Because, like, we know better than them. There's simply no excuse for that kind of behavior. So that's just the way it is. Let's see what else does this say. Yeah, okay, yada 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 yada. Yeah, everything there is it's pretty basic. It says perversion is our greatest enemy. I would tend to agree. That's why I always reference the half naked people, the furries, you know, the people just being weird in front of the mirrors. It's not a good thing. Hmm. Well then, what time is it? It's almost 7:30. Actually, I was able to stretch that longer than I thought. I can't really think of what else to say. Yeah, just give it a shot, you know. We get a lot of haters being like, "Oh, that's cringe. Why do you care what people are doing?" Well, what are you doing, bro? As you sit in front of the mirror and lose yourself, what are you doing? I'm having fun. I don't need to drink. I don't need to dance. I don't need full body. I don't need stupid music. I don't need any of that. All I need are my words. And then these amazing books, of course. Yeah, go ahead, Annan. And yeah, anyone else can ask questions. We're about to wrap it up. This is going to be a short stream, but I'm going to make this I should make this like an introductory video, like an official, like epic music intro and stuff.